oh, that's not going to show. Oh, I've been back from Mind for nearly 3 hours and I haven't stopped. Well, I sort of have, but I keep going, and it's been raining really bad today. But I've sort of cleared all the stuff off there. I've done a bit more there, and I've adorned my space a little bit more. And that is the hair that came off my head on the 11th of November 2003. I've unplaited it and trimmed it a bit and put it there. Yeah, I've got a few more sort of, and that is I've my children's, and bless him, my mum and my dad and me when I had my very short hair. Pardon me. Yeah, it's oh, pardon me again. About 3 minutes past 7 on Friday, the 10th of June, and I went to Mind today. It was a pretty good meeting, actually, and I've got I've sorted out, I'm going to have some help through what's it called, some Pembrokeshire Welsh Assembly Welsh Assembly grant type thing. And it was going to start after Easter, but I haven't been down to Mind, and I was going to go every other week on Friday. And I talked to the guy who is going to be helping me put my book together, letting me, sort of very led by me what I want, but support and any technical help and stuff like that. And I asked him today if it would be possible for him to come here for us to work on it here, because it's sort of here that I need my technical stuff all sorted out, and here I've got all my stuff, all my notebooks, all my sketchbooks. I'm going to try and get down there under my own steam. Parking's so awful down by Mind that I'd probably it would be very stressful, and I'm not ready to put myself through that amount of stress yet. Trying to find parking spaces and carrying stuff, and sort of, I can't afford taxis. Joey, you've had the rest of my soup that I'd left to go cold. Oh, you're going to sit on my lap, are you? Oh, I'm so tired, but I am so pleased with what I've achieved. This year's really quite giving me jip again. I don't know whether I'm going to have to go back to the doctors. I've got to go for a routine appointment about blood tests at the beginning of July. Yeah, I'm going to get help with seeing whether we can get my work out there for sale. And I'm not going to jump straight in because I can't afford to do that. But I'm going to take it at my own pace. And I haven't heard anything about my next assessment yet or when that will be. So I'm not worrying about that at the moment. But it could come any time, really. And because I've been able to do things more often, they're bound to declare me fit for work again. I'm fit to do some sort of work maybe, but not at any regular time. I was saying to the lady that picks me up for Mind that I mean I think I've been about 5 times this year, and it's every Friday apart from like holiday times, and there's a couple of times where I would have been able to go but it's been closed or she's been on holiday. I think there's been 3 or 4 times where I would have been able to go probably. But I was saying about how good it is for me when I can go and knowing it's there. Knowing that if I'm up to it I can go. And if I can build myself up to reliably go every Friday, especially if I could build myself up to walking down or taking the car and going under my own steam rather than being picked up, because I wouldn't have been able to go. I wouldn't have gone today if I hadn't been picked up. I only got about, yeah, it was nearly 8 o'clock when I went to sleep. So I had 5 hours, and I woke up a couple of times thinking, have I missed it? Have I overslept? So when I can have something as simple as Mind to go to, as a group that's supportive, and I can sleep the night before, and sleep well and wake up to the alarm and stuff like that, I think that'll be a good sign, especially if I could start getting there under my own steam without it being horrendous. It's quite funny, an old boss of mine popped in, and it's her son who's going to be helping me coast, that's it. It's one of those schemes to get people back into work, or get people into work. I was a bit dubious when I did sign up to it, because there's no way I knew then there was no way I was ready. If I had been, I would have been able to do the training and become a befriender for Mind. Could just go to sleep now. Is it 11 minutes past 7, and I got in about 4:20. I made myself a cup of tea and I was going to sit down and relax, and then I thought I'll just do this, and I couldn't stop, which I probably should have done at least an hour ago, if not 2. But that doesn't matter. I can sleep now. It doesn't matter. I think I might fall asleep watching soaps in bed. Yeah, I left both my cups of tea to go cold, the covered one and the immediate one, and I left my soup to go cold. I managed to eat half of it, but there's still the other half of the chicken breast left in the bottom of the fridge, where it's part frozen, so it should be fine. Because when did I buy that? Monday. Yeah, cooked chicken. I know it says eat on the day of purchase, but 3 to 5 days I usually will keep eating from a chicken I cook at home, so I don't see the difference. Blabber blabber. Yeah, I've got chicken tikka masala to have with it, and just hope this ear clears up soon. It's been a bit like I was saying, it's like having your head underwater or just coming off a plane. It's like having water in my ears all the time at the moment. It's been like it for three weeks, because I missed reflexology for 2 weeks, and I had it yesterday, which was good, helped a lot, but I wasn't well enough to go for 2 weeks, and she usually doesn't feel it's a good idea to give reflexology when there's an infection in the body, because it can just sort of it makes things move. It sort of boosts your circulation, and it's best to leave that sort itself out sometimes. Oh God, I shouldn't do these when I'm tired. But then I used to be tired all the time, and I might get, I don't know how long this good phase will last, or whether I just keep building on it. I'm just hoping that I'll keep on building on it, and if I don't, then so be it. I'll deal with that, and I don't think I'll get as depressed as I have in the past, or fed up about it, or angry, or upset, because I'm not afraid of being ill anymore. I'm not afraid of being limited, and I'm not afraid of getting better either. I'm a bit afraid of being forced too quickly back to self-sustainment, which I know what got me here was trying to do too much all the time, and like, even if I could manage to, my timekeeping was bloody awful before I got ill, because I've always not been very good in the morning, breathing not been very good, sometimes getting to work means that my head's pounding and I feel like I'm going to faint when I get there. I mean, I always dealt with that and carried on. I was saying to my old boss about how my timekeeping wasn't that brilliant, although I was never very, very late. But it was like my timekeep. It's not one of my strong points, but I worked well. I was popular with the customers, knew how to do the job, and did it. I mean, if I could do that, I'd do it again. But I can't at the moment. And I don't know when I will be able to. But when I can, I want to really be selling my own work. Which was telling me about 3 shops in town. Moon and Sixpence is closing. Moon and Sixpence has been there ever since, at least since I came back from Germany. I'm sure it was there, it probably was there before I even left. I came back in 91. It's a beautiful little gift shop, and there's loads of there's a cafe in it, and they put the rates up, close businesses down, and it's like, what a great time to try thinking about starting a business when jobs are getting scarcer. The poor are getting poorer. The comfortable are getting poor. The moderately well off are having to start scrimping and saving a bit more. So people aren't spending money on things that aren't essential as much. Not as much money, and I just don't know what this government thinks they're doing. They're killing the economy. Maybe that's what they want to do. I don't know. Anyway, I've rambled on far too long, and I'm going to go now because it's time to go upstairs. It's time to make a cup of tea and go upstairs and watch my soaps and possibly fall asleep. I've got my gym jams on already. So, are you going to come with me, Jojo? Hey? Are you going to come with me upstairs, watch telly?